What's up, y'all? I'm just checking in with my channel and other forms of social media since it's been a crazy launch for Yaira #1. We've hit $1 million in 24 hours, which broke the ISOM #2 record, and I'm so grateful for that. With that being said, before it gets too crazy, I have to clarify some things. For starters, we're getting through the benchmark goals that you all breezed right through. One thing people are excited for is the Yaira statue that gets unlocked should we hit $2 million in sales. This is not something that we already have ready. Though we've had some interesting conversations about this, do not anticipate that this would be added to the campaign and shipped with the campaign items. We're just saying that we would commit to putting one out, and it's something that would be delivered at a much later date. I'm not going to say that the pre-order for it couldn't possibly be announced before this campaign ends, but we're not promising that. But whatever we do put up for sale is gonna be legit. Secondly, I want to clarify some things about the Yaira #1 campaign trailer. It's not a trailer for an upcoming show or film that's in the works. This was done specifically to promote the comic book and build some hype around it. It was shot on what is effectively a shoestring budget, and it only took us a day to shoot. There were a lot of favors called in to make this happen, and to put this into perspective, it costs only a fraction of what we've spent on our animations. Some people have mistakenly assumed that this is a glimpse of something that's gonna be longer form. But this is a trailer for a comic book, not a trailer for something longer form. We go about this completely differently if this was a film or a show, regardless of the budget. I love for us to do longer form animations and live actions and run it through our upcoming Rippaverse app. We have a lot of ideas in that regards, but at that point, it's a different ball game, because then we're not making something that's for comic book hype. We'd be making something that's a little more self-contained and meant to stand on its own. Some people have said if Hollywood put this out, you'd look at it differently. Well, yes, I know I would, considering the context. A more accurate comparison would be, well, other comic book trailers. I've seen some comments say that this was like CW-esque from people that enjoyed it, and maybe some that didn't enjoy it as well. It's a compliment either way for us, because that's a network connected to a billion-dollar corporate entity and multiple billion-dollar corporate entities. What we paid to make this happen, though, probably doesn't even cover the catering budget for one of their shows. Either way, it was a great experience. I learned so much about everything from stunts and how to actually run a set. I've been kicking some ideas around in ways that we can and will improve. We're ambitious and we want to keep pushing the boundaries, trying new things, actually giving it a shot. You all see that, and that's why all of our releases are like these big events. Of course, whether you like it or not, you're free to criticize. Seeing people talk about this that have never really shown interest in comics, newbies, that's awesome. We hope that you stick around, but if not, that's fine too. I just didn't want people to get their hopes up and think that this was part of something that's on the way. Again, guys, thanks so much for the love that you have shown, and I can't wait for you all to read Yaira #1.